Time is 5:17. Do roll call.
Rudy Blanco, Vice Chair.
Miguel Martinez, chair,
Francesca Ortega.
John Schrader.
and Stephen, before me, so he's out. And Angel's in class.
Yeah, he does.
As well as no show. So we meet one though. Brian has submitted his resignation. Really, the meeting today is it's a redo of the last week's meeting, so we didn't meet quorum. Which is the onus of things was to vote on it and approve items to move forward. But nonetheless, any public comments?
I don't have any.
All right, the adoption of previous minutes. We're gonna have to table that, or is that?
Well, this is a special call and then the one from the
Right.
regular meeting, I'm ready.
Yeah,
They're not-
We could pay by. They're not ready.
So going back to the old business, the again, benefit of Francesca wasn't here. Stephen presented the itinerary and budget. You have it there?
What?
The budget that she had given us.
No,
For the good?
that's not for,
This. So you're aware of it. You got us a hotel room, the numbers. So that we need to go into the assets of what to bring. And I have been working on a simplified version of the flyer. Flyer version 2, I call it. So I guess that's flyer 1.
The only difference with that flyer is I added the logo and kind of added some design elements. As far as content goes, it's better to reference Miguel's version because this is the most up-to-date information.
Well, there's 2 flyers now, so there's 2 separate things. Yeah, one is a simple version, which will be the new one,
yeah, I don't know if it's that's on all those.
and then the old one, it's just the same. We can still include it, but this is the particular.
Okay, pero is this shorter version the one that you're gonna use in Tallahassee? Or you're saying the longer complex version you're using in Tallahassee, but this one is dumbed down for the general public?
Right.
Okay, so then that is relevant. The only change that will be made, I guess, after this meeting is that if you notice on the top right where the town logo is, it's meant to be on a transparent background, not white. But for some reason, when I generated the PDF, I didn't notice before I left the house. But as long as we vote and approve that it's okay as is with that change that will be submitted later, then we should be okay.
Stephen just texted me that he's watching online and.
Oh, okay.
and We'll take care of the minutes. So
Oh, okay, cool, thank you.
Stephen's texting.
Hi, Steven. Hope you feel better.
I feel better, Steve.
So the original, on the other flyer, there was 2 boxes. One was our logo, or
The old one,
yeah, and the other one was for the town. Are you suggesting to not have both of them, or?
no, because what I'm doing is the word blasting was replaced by our logo, right? And then now, since we don't necessarily have 2 side by side, right, 2 separate things, because it would be silly if you said blasting, and then the Miami Lakes logo. We have set it to the side. Now, the Miami Lakes logo will have a transparent background. It won't be like that. So the revised version that goes to the town for approval will have that one difference. And if
But you're gonna have it you're suggesting in the corner or having the same header?
I was gonna have it in the corner.
Okay, because I think.
The
we should-
position is, it's the background that would be different.
Right. And I'm thinking having the same position as before, so that there's continuity. What do you think on that?
But then you'd have redundancy because it would say blasting advisory board, blasting, and then the.
No, the town logo,
Side by side,
we can have it here and.
and everything in the middle.
I'm still going about it.
That's what you mean? Like nothing here in the middle, just like blasting here
I don't
and town of Pyramids? If we do it like that, the blasting logo is longer.
Yeah.
So then what happens is looser and weird, because then you have one long here and a short, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We kind of played around it a little bit, and I tried to also adhere as close as possible to the branding guidelines.
Yeah.
Because they have to be close in proximity to one another.
Mhm.
Because I thought about only putting blasting here and then putting the Miami Lake somewhere else. But entonces that
Yes.
might break, so that it won't comply and we'll be back to square one.
Driving me nuts.
Oh, the computer.
Um. This thing, it just seems like it's floating and it's not,
The reason why it looks so terrible is because the white background is there.
no, I
It looks
understand that,
weird.
but it still seems out of place.
All in the eye,
Yeah, no, it is,
but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know.
but you added a different,
Yeah, before it was just like a regular square, like rectangle
Yeah.
right here.
and I don't mind this, I don't know what you guys' thoughts on it. And what I'm wondering for consistency, which is the reason why this was kept, I actually had brought, John had suggested a different color, and I had changed it. And then at the last meeting, they said, put it back to the blue, so it's the same as the. other.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I did blues to keep it consistent.
Right.
Another thing that could be done is that. Imagine that this Miami Lakes, okay, didn't have the white, and that it could be moved right here. So think of like
Something
the
like
tree
that.
here, and then it would say like Miami Lakes, really beautifully, right in the middle.
Yeah.
I think that maybe it would flow better,
Yeah.
and it would remove the eyesore of having it off to the side, which I think that that's what bothers you.
Yeah,
That's a super simple, change, just how I can remove the background here, I could switch it over here.
and lower the frame, you have two sides, the top and bottom and left and right. The OCD's kicking in.
Okay,
I would just make a thinner border, even a little bit thinner than this all the way around.
you're talking about this border right here,
Right.
the blue one, make it thinner,
Make it a little bit thinner than that and even all the way around.
okay.
That might be.
It's just my OCD.
Yeah.
What's ironic is this is growing beautifully, and then blasting. So they're gonna be right on top of each other, right?
That
Blasting.
makes More,
Yeah, which is, well, you can think
more
about it, right?
attractive. Is there any other feedback that maybe you guys have?
Oh, the logo looks good.
Yeah.
The. There's something else. on this.
What?
Is it, you had taken the old flyer, right?
Uh-huh,
Because the old flyer isn't laid out this way. Something's missing.
well, I didn't double check the content itself, because what I wanted you guys to approve was the layout of what was going on.
Right,
When I get home, I'll make sure that the text is on here. Maybe there's text missing right here, and that's why you see that empty spot.
there, yeah, something's missing on it. 'cause
But
it's
think
describing-
of this like a template, right? Where this is the header and this is a footer. The information in the middle is gonna be the same as what was printed last time. What I'm just using this to illustrate this like header and footer to see if I'm going in the right direction,
Right.
and then we can plug in
Right.
any information later, whether it be from one flyer or another.
You know what it might be, and I'm thinking just layout wise, if this header is larger than what the original one is, so things are shifting.
Right,
So that's probably where the issue is. So you may have missed some stuff or maybe pushed off the page. I don't know.
that's a possibility.
I mean, it's no big deal to fix, but just.
I'll ensure all the text is there before we send the final version. to the-
Alright. And the other one, the complaint form, the state created a website. This, it used to have be like a embedded page in the CFO's website. Now it's its own website. So this had to be updated. and I haven't done that yet.
Okay, well, I do recommend, this is just my feedback, right? I tried to replicate the old piece, but I think we should remove this. A complaint form and the QR code. And from the Miami-Dade County pilot program, I think we should remove this and put the QR code. Because nobody's gonna type all of this in. And if the logic was that if the QR code didn't work, the backup was the link.
Yeah.
Totally logical. Nobody's gonna type that out. You've
Agreed.
lost the engagement of the consumer anyway. We'll just make sure that the QR code works,
But that was the reason for it. That's exactly why we did that.
right? Why is your concern that the QR won't work?
Oh, no, because they updated the website, so we need to update the link. This isn't the correct link anymore.
Oh,
It's the
okay,
old-
and then we need to do a new QR code for the correct link.
It's no big deal, but
So, do you guys agree with removing this URL and updating the QR code to the correct link? So that way it just says complaint form and then the square?
I think it makes sense. I think you're onto something that's very common sense. No one's gonna type in. HTTP.
Right.
Right, I-
It'll give us more white space,
What-
it'll look more clean, more crisp.
that's fine.
That's fine.
We just gotta update the QR code.
This one, the link hasn't changed, it's the same.
I think so.
Should be, but we
I
have
think-
to.
Claro, we have to double check, okay.
So this is the old flyer. You haven't seen the new one.
No, I have not.
Take a look.
But this downtown version is not what you're taking to Tallahassee.
We could bring both.
Yeah.
But the main one was the old flyer, it has more information. But my personal take, I would bring both.
I agree.
Okay. You're asking me to read it right now?
Sure, okay. It's not that big.
Okay. I'm
It has
just
big
very
words,
critical
not
and
big.
then- I can also recreate this one to be a little more. Too much.
Was there anything we gotta hold? Or we're good to go?
Well, vote on this, you're good. What's on with it?
Fine, something.
You're late.
I got it, Mike.
What do you think? What's your vote?
Absolutely, yeah. And she said, it's very common, in terms of removing that excess verbiage. Yeah.
You have to add, whenever you put Miami-Dade, it has to have the dash, or the mayor will be mad,
What that?
the hyphen, between Miami-Dade.
Really?
So,
You gotta look at their website because they don't have it. That's where I got it from.
so. This version, the old version, with the changes that we just discussed, is that approved?
I like it.
I like it.
I like it too.
Yes.
Okay, so this is done, we voted on that. This one, you wanna take in addition to this one.
Yeah, they're two different flyers, but that's a hook, and then this is more in depth. But
Okay, but you're not gonna hand it to the people like this together.
I would, it's a folder is what we bring, so again, I'm on the other side of anything. I mean, what do you guys think?
It's the same information in a different way, twice,
This is, because that's the pertinent stuff that links to this.
right?
The rest is not.
Florida, Bahamas, and Vivo, tossing a pebble is Google. It doesn't talk about seismic damage. I actually really like the pictures you used here, but I like the in-depth copy from here. Does that make sense?
That copy? What do you mean?
Okay, this is a more consolidated version of the information,
Right.
right? But the pictures are different.
Right.
I like these pictures. Because I like how it paints a picture. So I'm unsure what you want us to do, approve it, and like. I think they should work together, like, why don't we make it flow so that they work
That's
together,
fine, yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So,
like marry them together.
but to have two flyers or have one flyer then?
You're gonna have one flyer that has all the information.
But the intent was to have a simple flyer for a hook and then something more in depth if they want to get into it.
I know, but the differentiation between the two is not that much. Or it might,
It is. This is very scientific based and facts and, pretty high level. That is photographs. You can't get it, my opinion, I can't get any simpler than that.
I see what you're saying.
Like this is for John Q. Public, the red one,
Which will have a,
in terms of, right.
And you don't wanna have one thing that's 2 pages and it flows with all the information.
they could go together, but the intent is to have them separate, you know.
Okay,
Because I think at this point, depending
No,
on
the
our
thing is,
audience,
it's-
it might be one that we use versus the other, like if we have, for example, the public at large, I think stronger probability we're gonna use
That's
that one.
that's number
Versus
one.
this one, because it might be a little too technical.
That's number one.
Okay.
And number two, I think it's too much
Too much,
information
right.
in one file,
in one, right.
Right. This,
even if it's back and forth.
okay.
Even if it's back and
if
forth,
I-
it's just too much information in one
I
file.
said, you have this? And you're like, this is, yeah, what's going on? What's happening? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
okay,
awesome.
okay, I guess you have a. Implementing the same changes as this one, which is like removing the
Yeah.
QR, the link here. Obviously this header would change. Okay,
Folks,
so the
Aye.
vote.
So we vote,
thank you very much.
Good?
you voted, you're good?
Yes, well, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank
you
you.
got two
Thank you.
flyers, okay? Two
Yes.
flyers. So the second motion is two flyers. These two flyers for different folks. Different audiences.
You second?
Second,
Second,
All in favor?
aye. Yeah. And he agreed to,
Yes.
he agreed to. So we got those approved.
do we have a meeting in between now and you have meeting,
We're leaving on,
the 11th?
we're gonna have to have a
I feel
meeting.
like on Monday there should be a meeting.
Well, we still need
Based
to
on the
get,
dates, how
we-
they fall.
we set up,
Yeah, they responded today, the one that, the
No.
lobbyist, right?
The largest,
Yes.
what if they, yeah, what if they, what they say, yeah. So we got the motions, the printing, all that, then.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, they said they can make themselves available November 8th. I asked them to give us times and they said, they said they can make themselves available anytime during the day.
You need it? No,
November 8th.
November 8th, that's what I
Yeah,
had,
They said
Wednesday,
they can make
Wednesday.
themselves available anytime during the day,
okay, great.
So what,
so we just need to give them time.
we need to make quorum for that.
If you're gonna vote,
Yeah, I'm saying, we're not really voting on things, it's just this, and them discussing what. they're-
you tell them. If you don't need a vote, then you don't need quorum. If you
Yeah.
need a vote, then
I mean. We'll try to meet quorum, but if something were to happen.
I'm just letting you guys know, because it's more, if you need quorum, that's your last chance, so
Right,
if you need a vote on it.
and they can't do it in the evening.
Me?
I'm not sure. I asked for available times and they said and you wouldn't be able to meet on the 8th at night anyways, because there's meetings that are already. Unless you're meeting at 5 p.m. The meetings start at 6 that night. Like it's already blocked off for other committees.
What's the latest that they can meet?
Cool.
The lobbyist.
I'm not sure. They didn't give me times. I asked for times and they just said we can make ourselves available anytime during the day. That was the
Yeah,
response.
so they're doing business hours, they're not,
9 to 5.
yeah. So what times work for you guys? And
I don't know.
You just said, or me, or something.
Just.
you're not going to Venezuela, right?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not on that day.
None of the days.
Speaking of events and speaking of our times. yeah. Speaking of events and times, yes, I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about.
What if we propose 5 p.m.?
Huh?
What if we
Yeah,
propose
I was
5
gonna say,
p.m.?
yeah, I was gonna say 5
'Cause
p.m.
that's the latest,
We'll
but
see.
earliest. And if they say no, then we'll figure it out at an earlier time, but at least 5 p.m. is somewhat
Ken,
attainable.
would they be amicable for that?
I don't know, but I'll.
Gentlemen, yeah, same time.
If they say it has to be at noon, then I guess we'll figure it out
Yeah.
after that.
We said November first, right?
Eighth.
No, eighth. That's wrong.
But what do we have?
Let me know if you want a table for the business expo. Like last year, on the second.
You can let us in?
I mean, it's- the tables are putting up and all that, and the committees are free, you know, I don't pay,
Right.
you know, I don't pay, and they're all non-profits too, but
Anyway, it was something nice.
it's something nice. Over there, informative.
What
I
is
don't know if we have the flyers by then, but the one,
We should, they
You
can,
should?
they can put it
oh,
in house.
then we'll have that day.
what happened?
No, the business expo, Miami Lakes has a business expo, the Chicken Congress has a business expo, November 2nd,
Oh,
5 to 8. 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock at Chulos at Main Street Hotel. And we have the business expo coming up.
I think that would be a great
Yeah,
opportunity.
great opportunity.
I will for sure have it ready by then,
Yeah.
because I mean, it was approved the way it is now. Be making those changes, I can
Next
do that.
Thursday, next Thursday, not this Thursday, next Thursday,
Yeah,
The second.
the 2nd. November 2nd,
November 2nd is the Day of the Dead, guys.
yes, it is. It is, it is.
What are you saying?
It's actually on the 31st to the 2nd, but no, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
So it's a subcommittee meeting? They confirmed for 5.
Oh, there's yes,
Awesome.
oh, okay, great, Great.
See? So it's gonna use like this for what?
oh, great.
So it's a special call. Do you need to take votes or
Do we need to vote? I'm sorry, say it again?
like, do you guys need to vote on anything? I'm asking because if it needs to be a special call or if it's a subcommittee meeting.
No, it's a special call then.
So you do need,
Yeah, so
Quorum.
you put a vote.
I
Well,
guess what I'm saying, the reason I'm asking is to know if you need quorum. or-
well, even if we don't meet quorum, then we can change it to a discussion and we can still discuss because they're the ones presenting to us. We're not gonna
Right.
vote on.
Okay,
what they're
I'll
providing.
put, so you want me to put it as a special call?
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have a subcommittee for this
Yeah.
anyway. But you want to, so we need a motion then for the meeting.
You know?
And just remember to send me the.
You guys hear like a noise or something?
Yeah, like a gurgling noise, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like one of those, the ducks when they're not ducks, the doves.
Doves.
Sleeping.
Or not?
I think it's CAC. It sounds like a four pipe system. that's-
Yeah. Yeah. Or something like quad.
You're not crazy.
Okay,
So
No, worse than crazy, I'm getting that old, that's. Grandpa,
November 2nd, we're just printing some flyers, right?
yeah,
The same ones.
yeah. Just usually show up and have fun. Eat, I mean, people ask, ask it,
All right.
we were there, ask it, I'm around the whole place, but.
Yeah.
A lot of people come
Did
with
they
questions,
have,
I'm asked,
We said.
businesses,
This
predominantly business,
But that's good.
no,
What was the date for the lobbyists?
November 8th.
Wednesday, November 8th at 5 p.m.
Did you write down the November 2nd?
Yeah.
And November 2nd is just things, but we're gonna have to have, who's attending and the printing and all that.
I guess 4, 5. Steve, myself,
Right.
John, maybe Angel, that's it. And then. That's pretty much it.
But were you asking for us to have a table there?
We have a
He
table,
set the table for
We-
us.
Oh, okay.
you're gonna have a table, the committees are gonna have. Those are one.
In the reception area, like the lobby, they said there'll be, before the entry into the main room, there are tables for the committees.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And the hairdresser guy, the barber.
I don't know if they changed that this year or not, I'm not sure, how Fred and the crew lined it up this year, I haven't seen that.
Is there, other than the flyers? Can I help on anything else? Like,
I would bring some, he usually brings his laptop just in case people want to see something, or they want to see a presentation, or they want to see something,
okay,
I would bring something like that.
how about for the table itself?
You
What are you thinking?
I don't know, I'm just.
you could bring. Maybe raffle something, but maybe we usually have raffles for
Well,
tables.
we tried that, there wasn't any, I think that was a waste on that.
Whatever.
Did you do something?
I brought some stuff to raffle out, but.
Yeah.
The-
And did it got you, a few
No. No, it was almost $200 worth of stuff that I had brought with me, and I'm like, put it away.
Oh, okay. If you want to raffle something from Blasio Advisory Board. That's up to you guys.
But we should have some
Probably a
giveaways.
ball or something where, yeah,
For the
giveaways,
business card.
and giveaways for business cards. People
What are
might
we gonna
interest-
give away?
Like, do we have like candy or something like that, where, people get their attention. We don't have business cards. Are we allowed to get business cards?
As far as I know, no.
Not for us to give cards.
That hasn't been
For us to receive cards from
Right,
people.
I
Right.
was waiting for us to receive,
Right,
but the
for us.
businesses that are interested in
Right.
learning more.
Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't mean to give out.
That. And then maybe have like a list of, like a pad or something that the people who come in are interested.
Who are interested?
Okay. Now I'll get my stuff in order.
I have a general question for voting stuff. Obviously, we have to abide by sunshine, right? So let's say if there's something for the table on November 2nd, that I think, oh, I wanna do this. If I email Isle, can she send it out as a vote for that, for that specific event purpose?
So generally for votes, there is no like proxy. It has to be done as a public meeting, with quorum physically present.
Oh,
Now, if it's something as simple as an item, like you guys are fine, that can,
Yeah, maybe-
if you just bring
if
it,
it-
if you're just making it known that you are gonna be bringing something.
Right, that's not something that needs to be voted on unless you're saying that we're for the minors and
no.
then we make it.
Like,
So I bring blasting rocks.
Right, is it?
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that doesn't need to vote per se,
okay.
but it's
Yeah,
just,
we're gonna bring the miners. Well, that might be it. Sorry.
Jessica has means.
I'm just saying.
But I think we should, to organize it, it gives, they had a tablecloth, I'm trying to remember.
Table outside, yeah.
They had a tablecloth, it was set up. 'Cause we really don't have anything, can we get these
I'm sure
flyers
it's
printed
good.
before that day?
Before what date?
The
The second.
second,
That should be fine. Yeah, I'll let you guys know if anything, but I think that's fine.
all right. So then,
Do you need to send me anything updated or is it gonna be? just-
Yeah, I have to send it to you
Okay.
updated because it accidentally went through with that,
With
with the
that,
white.
okay.
And then we voted to move it to the middle so that it's all together.
Okay, so I'll wait on yours and then that's what I'm gonna print.
well.
Well, the town is gonna like confirm that they approve.
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So you'll send it to me, we look at it, and if it's all good, that's the one we're printing.
But you have all the whole information on the flyer and the rest of the info
I'm
on it.
gonna double check, of course, whatever,
Okay.
in front of the computer.
So before, I think, send it to me,
But wait, sir.
So- send it to me to
Bye.
make sure we're good.
Yeah.
Cause it's just
Okay.
the formatting on.
There was
it
a
got pushed
missing
off.
paragraph of information.
So we gotta make
Okay.
sure that we're good.
Yeah.
So
I guess he approves it, and then the town approves.
and then this one. I guess I could send it to you and you put it on the letterhead.
So how many? So we're printing 2 files for you? I just wanna be sure.
It's two pages,
Two
two
different
different
documents.
flyers, right? This is a good paper. Put it that way. There are other stuff, the rest of the other stuff that we're gonna take with us is
So the
cheap.
orange one is the one you want me to print on the,
They'll be in blue. I won't- This is just preliminary.
oh,
It's two different flyers.
right, so you're gonna send me
Well,
one.
for the event on November 2nd, wouldn't it be better if we only do this one?
Probably.
So I'll send you a breakdown on the email, like for November 2nd, use file 1.
Okay,
For Tallahassee, you're gonna print this one and this one.
okay.
That way it makes it easier
Okay.
for you.
Right.
And how
And
many?
you'll let
do
me
you
know
think-
which one is on the card stock and how many.
How many do you wanna do?
I don't think we need to, for the event, we don't need to take that many. We're not really a glamorous table.
It's fine.
So
We're pretty,
if we,
like an informational desk.
yeah, like.
That's real.
three flyers, More than enough.
Okay, and then for Tallahassee,
By the way, they're having awards for tables. I forgot now.
The what?
They're having awards for tables.
well, now we need to have
Yeah,
a
what
table.
to
The best table, you know, is they got a prize.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Forgot about that.
We lost.
Yeah. No,
I'm thinking for the event, like 30 of these flyers.
Okay,
That's plenty.
that's what I wrote down.
And then for Tallahassee, and probably better for like 100 of each.
Yeah.
But the flyers, we need to collect. Make the collection of this, I gave it to the town already, but we'll update the stuff. It's a. What do you call it?
You say the final package that gets printed for Tallahassee technically isn't done.
It's, the package is done, but we're gonna swap out a,
Right.
okay, so that,
So
yes,
for now, I'm only gonna ask her to print the stuff for November
yes,
second.
keep it simple on that.
Tallahassee will,
Yeah, I'm gonna swap out the, a blast report, that's what the word I was checking out. A blast report with a newer blast report that shows that it's the limits that they're blasting at.
okay, yeah.
Some idea, but just so they're accurate.
okay, so I'm only sending you the one for November 2nd.
And the information we had prior, do you guys agree with that? What Brian, that's the other, oh, that was what I had to get to. Maybe just stick to the list. The printing, we just talked about, the website depository. Brian had a website, but it's like a,
Not seeing reports.
yeah, no. That was a pass-through. We had a website, which was it was a QR code that we had in our package that brought you to the depository of stuff, images, videos, more documents and whatnot. I think it'd be better if we had something more open, more accessible to the public. And I think that was his folder of his server or something.
Yeah,
So you guys are aware, or do you
we
know,
can
is
do like a Google Drive. So that
that
way,
open? Will
yeah,
that be
it's open to anyone who has the link or the QR code if you share
You
it.
have direct access to it, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you know how to set that up?
So what am I putting on this?
Huh?
What am I putting on this drive?
I will download the stuff that I uploaded the stuff to Brian's site. So I'll download it, the stuff.
Well, what I'll do is I'll create the folder. I'll give you admin access
That's fine. Yeah,
and
that's
then
what he
you
did.
can just upload everything. on it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And where do you want the promotion of this link to go?
That
Do
it
you
was
want
just it was a one sheet QR code, a big one that went in the package. They say, you want more information? Here.
Okay.
And it took you to that folder.
Yeah.
So that's the stuff that goes, the 5 pages. that we're
And
gonna
you don't
print.
think we could consolidate it into something else, so it's not 5 pages of the class,
It's our package.
or
for
by
that.
touching under?
Yeah, there's no reason to. It isn't that much information. Cause we can have,
Yeah.
it'll be 6 page now, it'll be 2 flyers, a blast report, a reference. And the QR code that take you to all the big stuff.
The folder with the information.
Right.
Okay,
The folders, can we get like what we had last year, that we got, it was just a simple folder, actually, that's not true, we had it, Brian had them bound. Had it really nice, actually. He took them to Kinko's and had them spiral bounded.
Oh.
What do you guys?
What do you want me to check for you? It was the blue folder, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And we gave you stickers, I think, or am I wrong?
I think, yeah, the
Okay.
year before we just brought stickers and I think that'll suffice for this time.
So stickers in the folders you want me to check for?
Yeah, well, Brian had, he took them to Kinko's, the 5 pages and had them bound with a clear cover. Spiral, very elegant.
So you
But-
didn't use the folder then? No,
We
no,
didn't,
no.
not
'cause-
last year, the
'cause
year
you did, okay.
before, we did. But I think it's just overkill. It's really nice, but I think it's just overkill for what we're needing.
About 100?
I think if we do 100, we good.
we also rescheduled the presentation for the council
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
that was the other one.
for January and March.
you need anything else, remember Google Drive?
I'm thinking, I think that's all we need.
Yes.
So we create, would we need to create a subcommittee to be able to discuss any missing pieces? For any of these things you guys have mentioned?
I'm thinking that since we really,
Do we want to meet before the trip, for instance?
I think we should move for the trip, but she's asking if any more information to put in. The last year, we really did it a lot. It was very
Because at one
impressive.
point we said we wanted to do like a video,
Yeah,
that has taken off.
but we haven't done, but that would be its own subcommittee. Sure.
Right. So do you want to do one for that? Are we still interested in doing the video to squeeze it in before you guys leave?
I think, I'm interested in the video. I think there's enough time to do something like that. It's getting to the wire, and the video's not gonna do anything until it has.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think it'll be great for January.
okay,
So between now or between the trip to Tallahassee in January. Because that'll be great to present to council, and we did this. Look up.
yeah,
Um,
okay, so do you want to create a subcommittee for that, or you still want to just discuss in the general? It takes longer to materialize. Well, we have to wait for the meetings.
yeah, well, that's why we do the special call meetings.
We don't have to, it's just like a suggestion. if you
No, I
guys
know,
want to.
no, I'm thinking, do you have, or have you put thought into a, not a timeline, but a kind of like,
How long it
outline.
would take to produce something like that?
an outline of the video itself?
Oh, no, I have not,
Um,
because the topics would need to be highlighted by, like, I feel like. The topics need to be discussed to ensure that we follow the right,
right,
you know, that we touch on the right things.
my feeling is that, after Tallahassee, that we dedicate
On that.
the agenda to that video. And then
So
you'll have the rest of
on
them,
the 20th,
we have.
Yeah, next week, I think it's the 20. I'm not sure.
Yes,
Who's that next week?
the 20th,
The 20,
so I think that,
after.
the 20th, we'll discuss, wow, brain dead today. Rehash out what we did on the trip and then present the,
Mhm. Because what I like about that, postponing it until after you guys get back from Tallahassee, if there was a topic that a lot of people asked about,
Have a better idea.
then we ensure that let's say, whatever, making this up, but let's say we're gonna do 3 videos, and there was this one topic that everybody's asking about. We'll do one video on that, another one that's general and informational, and then a third one on whatever. So I like that concept, so it'll be brought up at the November 20th meeting,
Yes.
and then we'll have it ready for the January Tallahassee.
right.
Okay,
It is the 20th, yeah, it is. Yeah, Monday,
Yeah.
Monday. Yeah.
And I would ask them if well, I guess I'll put a motion. For you to come up with us with an outline of sorts, kind of like a guide.
Motion.
Huh?
A motion, no,
I'm putting a motion.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, of course.
Yeah. So you didn't hear.
You're talking about the motion for next time.
Right. I'm requesting. And
It's near Halloween, there's a ghost there, so.
I'm ordering you.
I identify as two.
Really?
I got you. I'm reading your mind. Don't worry.
Okay,
After the meeting of the 20th, we'll focus on that.
yes. No, that's the bottom line. I'm thinking out loud, as they say,
Yeah, I know.
and ahead of the game.
Whatever. That video issue.
All right, what else we got? So. You have the website, you create the folder,
Yes, the Google Drive.
right, and then I'll upload it to that. The logo status, we need to present, the town approved it already.
Yeah.
But that'll be part of the package to present to council.
Yeah, you could still, yeah, bring that up as.
So that's gonna be another item.
So it just needs to, we'll do a copy. Of it, to your committee report.
Right. Yeah, that's gonna be a big presentation. Then the rescheduling of our presentation, we discussed the last time, but we were gonna ask about going for January's meeting.
Right.
Council-
Yeah, we have you guys for January.
January
which I think
and
was
March.
last, right?
There is much.
And once it's finalized along with the other committees, you guys will receive an email.
Alright.
Right, as the year ends.
And then the approval of this, which. that's
already voted.
done. Right, well, I'm just going down my list because we skipped around and messed me up because I'm old.
Okay, catch up on that.
I was laughing, it's not good. So item number 8, then open discussion, anything else missing or need to be discussed? Nah,
If we have extra money, can we have t-shirts made? So you guys go to Tallahassee looking all the same? Not t-shirts, like I guess camisas, because that would be.
I'm gonna get a bumper sticker. and put it on our bags.
Like union guys.
We're going in suits.
Yeah.
You give me a t-shirt.
No. That. With the middle of the t-shirt saying blasting, so when you open the blazer, that's what they see.
Yeah.
Well, it'll say no
And it's
more on
like
the outside of the
cracked.
jacket.
That's true.
Like a
Yeah,
Superman
like
shirt.
cracked concrete texture.
Actually, the entire shirt, like so like camouflage shirt. be a crack-
No,
like-
about the blazer. Looks cracked.
You can tell she went on vacation.
No, I think we're done, guys. I have nothing else.
Motion to adjourn.
All right,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.